Hey guys, my name is Shadi Gonzalez, and you guys have been following my blog called livingforabetteryou.blogspot.com. I'm finally doing the Transformation Thursday that I promised you guys. I'm actually doing it on my good friend Carmen Guzman, and she'll be sharing her story. Remember, never give up. Great things happen in time.
Hey guys, my name is Carmen Guzman. Currently I'm a PhD student studying chemistry at University of Miami, and it's Transformation Thursday. I'm here to share my story, so hopefully my story will help you.
When did you realize you needed or wanted to lose weight?
I think especially after I graduated college in 2011, I went to school at St. Joseph's University in Philadelphia, and in Philadelphia they're definitely known for their cheesesteaks, so I definitely ate too many of those when I was up there. And I noticed when I was looking through my graduation photos, my face was a little bit more chubbier, my arms were kind of a little bigger, and I didn't like the way I looked, and I saw how I was before college, and I wanted to get back to that weight.
What products or activities did you do to lose weight?
Definitely starting to move a lot more, because as all science majors out there, they know that they have to study a lot, so we really don't get much movement, but you really have to force yourself to move, even if it's to walk around for a mile or whatever. Products wise, I definitely took a lot more vitamins because I was very vitamin deficient, especially calcium D and calcium and vitamin B's and D's and all that. I didn't realize I was so unhealthy until I started losing the weight, how much I was actually hurting my body before.
So when you were in college and you gained the weight, what were you doing to actually gain the weight besides eating?
Just not moving. I would stay, I studied for hours, and then I would go to my job where I just sit down and listen to people talk, because I was a telemarketer. Sorry if I ever called you. No, it's just I didn't move around. I didn't walk. In my campus, it was such a small campus, so you didn't really get the opportunity to walk as much, and especially the winter months, everybody wants to stay inside. No one wants to be outside walking around. And moving to Miami, you don't really have the winter months to, have a jacket to hide a little extra stuff in that you need during Thanksgiving. You actually have to make sure you look good all year round.
Were you depressed in college?
I think especially I've had roommate problems my junior and senior year, so that made me more depressed, and I felt so stressed about what I wanted to do with my future. I still didn't know. I was a senior in college. I didn't even know what was the next step. I didn't know what I wanted to do, and I think food was a comfort for me, and I couldn't control everything else in my life, but that's the one thing I could control. And I knew that, I still am a chocolate lover, but chocolate and comfort food, meatball subs, cheesesteaks, everything made me feel good, made me feel okay, but I was so stressed and a little bit depressed about what I wanted to do in the future. The problem was, and I know a lot of people are going to go through this in college, is that senior year, for the first 12 years of your life, okay, you're going to go to second grade, you're going to go to third grade. There's always a plan, and then when you're in your senior year, you're like, in college, and you're like, now what? And I think that's very scary for people, and I wasn't the only one. I know a lot of my friends started gaining weight around then because they were scared, so we all just sat around and pigged out and sleepovers and talked about our futures and how we were scared, and I think the food was a common way to bring us all together, and unfortunately we didn't eat the healthiest food.
Did losing weight build your confidence and self-esteem?
Oh, heck yeah. I could wear shorts again and not worry about my stomach going outside again. For me, definitely it did, because senior year of college and then moving down here, the lifestyle is completely different from Philadelphia to Miami. Philadelphia, they don't really put an emphasis of exercising. Miami, every other billboard that you see going down the Palmetto is like, you can lose weight doing this, you can have breast implants, you can have a tummy tuck, you know? So it's very body conscious.
Were you not happy with the way you looked?
I didn't realize I wasn't happy. I think it was very slow progress because I'm short. I'm only 5 foot. So, and I weighed at the time probably 135-ish, which most people are like, what, 135? That's not a lot. But for short people, a pound or two really does, you can really see its impact versus someone who's like 5'5" or taller. But I didn't realize my body weight until especially senior week of college, where we took a bunch of photos, and I was looking through the photos and I was like, wow, I don't like how I look there, and you know, and you're taking in pictures at different angles because you're running around and doing crazy stuff, and then you just see the photos and you're like, wow, I don't really look that way. And it's not that I hated my body, but I was starting to realize my body was telling me things that I was just straight up ignoring because I was so focused on everything else in life that you should really take care of your body first. And I think my body, I guess I have to thank Facebook for showing me how my body's not as healthy as it once was. So I didn't hate my body, because you should never hate your body. I think you should just be aware of what your body's trying to tell you. So.
What could you tell other women who want to lose weight but don't know what to do?
Don't ever give up. And when I mean that, it's just not the exercise, it's also what you think mentally. Most women, guys, everyone in general, think that when they start a new diet, they're giving up something. And that's not the point of starting exercise and starting being healthy. You're not giving up something, you're becoming something better. And I personally, I have a sweet tooth. So I eat like a piece of chocolate, one here or there, whatever. And I know in the beginning of my weight loss, my transformation, I definitely thought I would have to give up every goodness that was around me. And I mean, with Hispanic parents, you know, you get the lechon, arroz, and you're like, oh crap, I have to give that up. But no, I think what people don't realize is losing weight is more mental than any physical thing that you can do, because in your mind you have to break so many barriers before your body will react either way. If you eat healthy, you get healthier weight and skinnier and whatever. And if you eat like fast foods all the time and everything, your body's gonna react to it. It's gonna start getting fatter, you're starting to go slower. It's more of a mental, you're in control. And I think people think like, oh, because I have to give up everything all the time, that I shouldn't even do it because it's too much of a thing. And it's not. Your body's going to do whatever it's going to do because what you put in it. But I think people don't realize, especially women, I mean, we all love our comfort food, especially, you know, when that time comes. But it's okay. It's okay to have that piece of chocolate. It's okay. I personally hated salads, I hated everything healthy, hated vegetables, and then slowly I just added a couple more vegetables to my diet, you know, forcing it. I'll put some sauce, I'll put something on it so that I can hide mask the taste, and eventually your taste buds will change. You had to train your body to like the fast food. Now you have to train your body back to liking the vegetables and fruits and good foods. And now what women, especially women, have to understand is that it's okay to slip up. It's human. We're allowed to slip up. You know, your body's not going to freak out for one slip up day. You just got to make sure that you understand that you slipped up and then just keep going back. And another thing that annoys the heck out of me is that women think that when they lift weights, that they're gonna be like this big, like the muscular women that they see on TV that, you know, has more muscles than their boyfriends or whatever. And it's not that. As a scientist in training, what you have to realize is those women take testosterone pills because our body naturally, we have some testosterone, but we have mostly estrogen, and vice versa with the men. And there is not enough testosterone in our system to develop those kind of muscles. So the women that you see having those huge muscles, that's not natural. They had to take some supplements or some pills or, you know, illegal injections so that they can become that ridiculously big type. You know, women, our bodies will get leaner. We will build some muscle, but it won't be like, you know, a huge watermelon on your arm. It'll be, you know, be leaner. And I think that's one conception that women fear. They think, oh, cardio, cardio, cardio. No, you have to lift weight, because lifting weight will build muscle. Building muscle raises your metabolism. Raising your metabolism means that you burn calories. So I think those are the two, if anything, those are the two advice. Don't give up and lift weights. You're not going to become the Hulk, I promise.
In one word, describe how you feel since you lost weight.
I've been thinking about this question for a while, and it's hard to think of one word, but the word that I would describe this whole process is self-aware, and that counts as one word because it's hyphenated. But it's self-aware, because when you start this new journey, you know, you really listen to your body. And when you're eating fast food and everything and you're watching TV, you don't take the time out for yourself. You think, oh yeah, I'm taking time out because I'm watching TV, I'm relaxing. No, you're not. You're not taking care of your body, and you only have one of it. And your body is screaming for help, you know, and all you're doing is putting more donuts. Don't get me wrong, I love Krispy Kremes, you know, but when you eat it all the time, you're hiding something else. When people are overly obese or gaining a lot of weight rapidly, it's because of something else. It's not because, you know, their eating habits. Of course it's their eating habits, but something's causing it to have their eating habits. And I think when you start this transformation, become self-aware, and you become self-aware of what you put in your body, become self-aware of what really makes you happy and what makes you depressed, and what are your triggers, you know. And I know for me, stress causes me to eat more, and especially when I have to run reactions and do a bunch of other things in TA and study and do everything, and it just seems like there's not enough time in the day. People will eat because they're so stressed, and now I've learned how to better handle my stress, and now I know what's going into my body. And I still am a meat eater, but I incorporate a lot more fish into my diet, because when I look in the menu, before I would just look, all right, we got steak and fries, that's my meal. But now I look, okay, now you really notice the sides, like, okay, fries, not the healthiest choices, but I'll have the broccoli instead. It's okay, you can still have everything you want, you just have to be self-aware. And I think that, out of all the words that I could think of, which are a lot of words, is the one word I would describe this whole transformation. I think a lot of people who go through this kind of transformation would say that that's the best word that describes this whole thing, this whole process. So, yeah. I hope my tips and my stories and my trials and tribulations helped you guys, and see you next Thursday.
What did you guys think about Carmen's Transformation Thursday? Comment below, and if you haven't follow livingforabetteryou.blogspot.com. Remember, learn to motivate yourself, and in turn, you will motivate those around you. Bye!